Okay, hello! Welcome to a new writing vlog. Today is August 11th, 12th? I can't remember, somewhere around there. It's August. Who knows these days, right? During quarantine. Today I am going to be working on the novel that I started before I took my 3-month break. I think it's 3 months. I haven't opened these docs since May 26th, and I'm a little nervous about jumping right in and actually writing. So I'm first going to kind of evaluate where I am, and I think today for my 20 minutes I am going to go ahead and actually work on the notes. I'll be reading through my rough draft and transposing that to my story Bible so that I can make sure to keep everything straight as I continue to write. So let's take a look at where I'm at. Okay, so I took a few minutes to look through my notes and my documents. So it looks like for this project, I had recently started rewriting it from third person into first person. And I had just finished rewriting the first chapter and I was taking notes on it. So what I will be working on today is sorry, someone's like doing their yard and it's distracting me. I'm going to be rereading through that first chapter and working on some of the character profiles for some of the main characters. One is, I don't know what to call her role. She was originally going to be my main villain, and then I realized that that wasn't going to work, so she's kind of like a contagonist, I guess. Contagonist slash mentor slash antagonist, but not really. I'm not really sure what she is yet. And then the other one that I'm hoping to work on is one of the actual antagonists of the story. So we will work on those. I'll work on the contagonist first and the antagonist second. So I will stop at the 10-minute mark to kind of explain where I'm at and what has helped and what hasn't, and we'll go from there. we are at the 10-minute mark, and I actually had just enough time to go through the chapter for the contagonist, and actually learned some things about her. I had my suspicions originally, being a Harry Potter fan, that she was kind of a Ravenclaw, but as I was reading through this, I realized that she's much more a Slytherin, so that's going to help as I continue to develop her throughout the rest of the story. And yeah, it's very interesting to see how I portrayed her. I'm a little worried that some things might seem stereotypical, so I will need to watch that as I continue writing to make sure that I don't stereotype her and I make her a full character. But yeah, I'm still really interested to see where she goes and where she develops as I continue to write this story. I'm next going to work on one of the antagonists of the story. He's kind of the main antagonist that, because of his dumb choices, a lot of bad things happen. But then again, our hero also makes a lot of dumb choices that makes the plot go. But that's okay, because that's what main characters are supposed to do, right? Make dumb decisions. So I'm going to start taking notes on my antagonist, and see what I learn about him. I'm hoping I learn new things about him that I didn't realize before, so let's get writing. Okay, so I finished the notes for the antagonist, and I realized that I don't have a last name for him yet, and while he is related to my protagonist, I don't know if I want them to have the same last name or not. I'm pretty sure they will, but I'm not 100% sure. It would actually make sense if they had the same last name, though. So unlike my last character where I saw that there were opportunities where I could easily accidentally stereotype them, he basically is a stereotype. And, well, I do want to keep it that way, keep him kind of stereotypical. I do also recognize that I need to find ways to kind of unfold him to still make him feel human while staying in that stereotype. To kind of give you an idea, he's kind of like Gaston from the Disney Beauty and the Beast, except worse. Yes, he is worse than Gaston. But very similar. He loves doing the trophy hunting. He's fairly smart and conniving, and physically strong. And things out of the norm are not okay. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he goes. Like I said, I want to make sure that I unfold him and develop him enough as a character to feel real, even though I want to keep him in kind of that trophy hunter villain stereotype. So hopefully that will develop, but I know that that won't really form until the second half of the book, as he's in the first few chapters, and then he won't come back until probably about halfway through. So that is my writing session for today. That is my 20 minutes of writing. I got to know my characters a little bit better, and hopefully tomorrow that means I can start jumping back in and start rewriting the second chapter. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.